Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the Greater New Haven Chamber of Commerce Small Business Webinar Series. I am Kobe Smith, the Small Business Support Specialist here at the Greater New Haven Chamber of Commerce. And I'm very excited because we have one of my best friends, but also one of our strategic partners here at the Chamber, Jakiva Morgan, who is the director at the lab at ConnCORP, which is a space and an incubator that focuses on developing small business owners and entrepreneurs with their businesses. Jakiva, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much for having me. And as you said, you've become one of my greatest friends and just such amazing partners over at the Chamber. So I'm really excited to be a part of this series and talk a little bit about what we have to offer.
Awesome.
All right. So I guess I'll take it away.
All right.
Go ahead and share my screen here so I can get our presentation up. Perfect. And let me know if you can see things clearly.
Yep, I can see it perfectly. Yep.
Perfect. All right. So as Kobe mentioned, we are the lab at ConnCORP. We are a business incubator and accelerator where our physical building is in Hamden, right on the Hamden New Haven line, but we do service more New Haven businesses than we do Hamden businesses, not that we're not open to servicing both. So we'll start off with our next slide. So just kind of a little bit of background on why we came to be. So our CEO, Eric Clemens, and our board chair, Carlton Highsmith, did a lot of research on the history of the community and how things have changed over the years and its current state in regards to the economic stability. And what they found was that a lot of the communities, specifically in the Dixwell and New Hallville communities, are some of the most impoverished in Connecticut. Just decades of long social and economic decline of the community and things that have been ignored for a really long time. So they start to brainstorm ways that we can start to target some of those inequities. And one of the ways they came up with is, in general, economic development, but specifically through business ownership and entrepreneurship. And 3 years ago, that is how the lab came to be. So just looking at the community, some of the things that we honed in on are specific needs of households, the specific needs of health, education, and improving income and employment. So the vision of the lab is to be a world-class purveyor of entrepreneurial and financial literacy, training, facilitating wealth creation and financial security in this community that we serve. And that just being, so it started out just being the New Hallville and Dixwell Avenue community, but because our intention is to offer all of the resources we can to small businesses, it has grown to a lot of other businesses in New Haven County, which I'm really excited to say that. So we're continuously progressing and providing those financial literacy workshops and business development resources that are needed to advance the community and really develop a sustainable ecosystem for minority, Black and Brown business growth. So overall, our slogan is that we like to call ourselves a learning center and a laboratory for new ideas, a space for entrepreneurs and community members alike to exchange ideas about business ownership and entrepreneurship, a place to learn skills, as I mentioned previously, and financial literacy, business skills specifically, and just create an environment of innovation, inspiration, and growth. So this is some of our team. So as I mentioned, our CEO is Eric Clemens. He's also the CEO of our sister company, which has been around for roughly 12 to 13 years, ConCat, the Center for Arts and Technology. That's me there, the director of the Business Incubator. We have our front desk and receptionist at Yasmin Hirosini. And we just actually hired a new program director, which we haven't included her photo in the presentation just yet, but it will be updated soon. Amina Kokar, she is an alum of one of our neighbor schools, Albertus Magnus, and also one of your fellow classmates, Kobe. So she has just been newly appointed our programs director. So, talk about some of our memberships. One of our main focal points that we offer here is our membership. So, we have a range of different memberships. We have a premium memberships, which offers private office spaces for local Black and Brown businesses. A lot of these businesses were born out of COVID. So now people are looking for spaces outside of their homes to host their business. So we offer office spaces at affordable rates for our community members. So that's our premium membership. We also have a co-working membership where businesses can rent out dedicated desks, a shared space where there's room for exchanging ideas with other entrepreneurs. This also includes our networking membership, and we also have a virtual membership, which allows businesses to have some of the membership amenities and resources, but be able to have a business address because that's important when going after government and state contracts and all sorts of things. So we offer that as well. And we also offer a day pass for individuals that are not quite ready to have their own office space, but want a space on every now and then to come in and host meetings or just be in a space where there are other entrepreneurs that are up and coming and they can exchange ideas and grow. So those are just some of our memberships. Included in our memberships are, of course, exclusive access to Hamden Chamber and New Haven Chamber of Commerce newsletters, event marketing and discounted entry into programs and events, technical support from our very own Greater New Haven Chamber Small Business Support Specialist, Kobe. Kobe hosts office hours here on Tuesdays where he offers assistance with, in particular, the NHE3 grant and other connecting businesses to other resources as well. We're in the process of building up more technical support to offer more one-on-one financial planning assistance. So that is in the works. And then also there are other marketing opportunities, like including featuring our lab members on our website to allow them more exposure and connecting them to individuals that field experts in their field of work. And there's also the big elephant in the room, free parking, because as we know in New Haven, that's very hard to come by. So we have ample parking for our businesses to host meetings here and host their business in a comfortable setting. So in our programs, we have 4 programs that we run here. Our Launchpad Speaker Series is a bi-monthly program featuring local and regional business leaders. So it's an opportunity to put Black and Brown entrepreneurs in front of either successful entrepreneurs of color or just industry experts. So we've had individuals from universities come and speak. Kerwin Charles was actually one of our speakers from Yale University and just talked about his journey being a Black male and one of the first Black male deans in that specific school at Yale University, and just talking about his journey. And I don't think people fully understand the importance of representation. So the Launchpad Speaker Series offers that to our Black and Brown entrepreneurs. We also have our TGIT, thank God it's Thursday, Business After Hours. That's hosted on a seasonal basis, so quarterly. It's an opportunity for networking amongst our lab members and other Greater New Haven area business owners. So a couple of our partners have, of course, been Greater New Haven Chamber, where we host one during Black History Month, allowing an opportunity to showcase all of our Black businesses. We also partner with the Hamden Chamber for a spring fling, just an opportunity to welcome the new season, check in with some of our community partners on how their first quarters have went. Just again, an opportunity for networking and building partnerships. Another program we have is our financial literacy workshop, Saving with Sisters and Brothers Backing Brothers. It's a quarterly investment roundtable series, and it's built to allow a space for people of color to overcome the intimidation around budgeting, saving, and investing. So just creating that space for Black and Brown individuals to come and learn and speak amongst each other and share their values and ideas about saving and start to work on that journey of building generational wealth and creating a sustainable ecosystem. And then last but certainly not least is our one of our bigger programs that I'll talk a little bit more about in another session, but our ConnCORP and Quinnipiac Entrepreneurship Academy. So we are great partners with Quinnipiac University, and this program is designed to offer extra business development resources for small businesses. So, Quinnipiac School of Business professors come in and teach different sessions throughout the program. It's an 8-month program, and they offer different areas of expertise as it follows the outline of a business plan. So, there is a marketing session, there's a financial session, and there's a management planning session, just to ensure that businesses are getting the individual support in each of these areas and have a better understanding on how to plan and move forward. That program runs on a yearly basis, so once a year, and the cohort holds 20 program participants. So that's the gist of some of the programs that we have right now. We're absolutely looking to build up more in the future. We have spaces here available for rent to host trainings and workshops. A couple of the universities in the area often rent out these spaces. So it's our training room and our conference room for rent, but also our lab members receive 2 free uses per month of these spaces, offering them another space to host larger meetings and just allowing them more space to develop their business. And these rooms are equipped with projection capabilities. You can host virtual workshops and things of that nature. We also have newly Orchid Gallery. So our other sister company, Orchid Hospitality and Events, owns an event space here that's attached to the building. And in that space, there's a hallway that has been blank for a while. And we decided to turn it into an art gallery, where it creates a space for Black and Brown artists to be heard and seen and showcase their work, and offers an opportunity for them to potentially sell their work to community members. So that came online in April, and we are now in our second exhibition of the Orchid Gallery Showcase. And we also have a cafe. Recess Cafe is hosted by who I previously mentioned, our other sister company, Orchid Hospitality. There's refreshments in a more relaxed and comfortable setting. As you can see on the wall there, we have some inspiration for our entrepreneurs. So with the day pass that I previously mentioned, our entrepreneurs have the flexibility to utilize the space for the day, amongst other spaces, but utilize the space for the day to encourage innovation and just empowering a setting of exchanging ideas, and of course to enjoy refreshments and bites from Orchid Hospitality. And that is open to the public and also, of course, a resource for our members. And last but not least, just some developments we have in the works. We are happy to say that we are about to embark on a new renovation in our building. So right now we have 2 raw floors that have not been built out. So we will be doing construction and remodeling and opening up at least 10 to 12 new office spaces around, I want to say, the end of the second quarter of 2025. We'll have around 10 to 12 new office spaces for rent. We'll have another training room, and we'll also have a content creating room that entrepreneurs can rent out to host podcasts and do all types of different meetings. And it's really going to be a place to encourage creativity and just business development and partnership. So we're really looking forward to that next development phase for the lab and just for our community as well. So that is the end of my presentation. I know that was a mouthful. We have a ton of things that we're working on and so many more things coming in the works.
Now, Jakiva, I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for taking the time to do this. I sing praises about the lab at ConnCORP. You all are doing amazing work. I'm glad that we're strategic partners. And it was important that I wanted people to understand what exactly you all do and what you have to offer, because you are a hidden gem in the greater New Haven, Hamden community. But also you don't need to be a hidden gem anymore. People need to know exactly what you're doing. So I'm glad we were able to come together and talk about this.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this. I still get people. I mean, we've been here for 3 years now, and the chamber has been doing such an amazing job with uplifting us and making sure that you're showcasing all the things that we have. And I know it's a work in progress, but we still get people that come and say, "Oh, this building has been here. I don't know what you do." On the outside of the building, we have historical pictures of Black and Brown entrepreneurs in history, just trying to draw people in and let them know what we do. So I really appreciate this as an extra push to advertise and tell people about who we are and what we do. And we're just continuously growing. So as we continue to grow, I know that our partnership will too.
Absolutely. Thank you. And one more thing. How can people get in contact with you if they have any questions?
Yeah, so they can either contact hello at ConnCORP at the lab at ConnCORP.com, or they can call our phone number 203-777-6014. Or the other option, I am very responsive, so you can contact me directly. And my email is jmorgan at ConnCORP, that's ConnCorp.org.
All right. Jakiva, thank you. I truly appreciate all that you do, and you're doing amazing as the newly appointed director at the Lab at ConnCorp. So keep doing great work, and I will continue to support you in all your efforts.
Thank you. Likewise, always support you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, just want to say thank you all for tuning in to this webinar. This was part one about the Lab at ConnCorp. In the second session, we're going to go over the ConnCorp and Quinnipiac Entrepreneurship Clinics program. So be on the lookout for that one. Thank you all, and we will see you all in the next video.
Thank you.